Hi guys, welcome to Can We Talk, where if it entertains or educates, it's worth talking about. I'm here today with Isabella Morales, who's been doing pageants a very long time. We're gonna learn a little bit more about that now. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How you been?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to be here today. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for coming. So Isabella, you've been doing pageants for a very long time and you're very young still. Tell me, when did you start doing modeling?
I started modeling at the age of 8 and now I'm 16 years old, so I've been doing pageants for basically half my life and I'm probably going to do it for the rest of my life, so it's going to go on for many, many years.
That's really good. And when you started doing this, what made you interested? Was it your parents, an aunt, or was it just you?
My mom was never really a fan of pageants, but it was always something that I wanted to do. And since that first day, she always encouraged me till this day today, so I'm very thankful for all of her love and support.
That's really good that she at least supports you, even if she's not 100% interested. I'm glad that she supports you. And where did you get the interest from?
Well, one of my pageant coaches was Miss Florida USA. She competed at the Miss USA pageant, and I just look up to her, and she's also my modeling coach. So just looking at her and seeing what she does, I wanted to be just like her.
Sometimes when we're growing up, we think that our age matters a lot when it comes to doing things, and we think it hinders us. Since you were so young, were there any obstacles you were faced with, things you had to change and learn?
No, I really don't, because I think everything comes in its perfect timing. And I think that no matter what age you are or how you feel, I think if you have a goal of something and you want to achieve something, then you go after it, no matter how old or young you are.
And what were some of the things that you struggled with? Like, say, timing, or maybe you didn't feel like getting up early in the morning?
Definitely waking up for pageants early in the morning when they have rehearsals is definitely not something fun for. And waking up for different volunteer programs, going out into your community, those all have an early start. But I know that I'm doing it because I want to do it and I want to give back to others, and it's something that I personally want to accomplish and achieve. So sometimes you have to get up and do things if you really want them.
Of course, it's very important. And when you started doing this, what were some things you had to change and learn? Like, say, posture or a way to have your hair or style? Is there something that in you that had to change a little bit?
Not really. Most of my life I've always been a girly girl. Definitely through pageants I've been able to learn how to compose myself better, how to talk one-on-one like in this interview now, and I know how to do my own hair and makeup. And you just learn a lot of different life skills through pageantry that maybe you wouldn't learn in some other areas of your life, so I'm very thankful for everything that pageantry has given me.
That's good. And I've seen you grown up a lot. How old are you now?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in 2 months.
That's awesome. Look at her. She looks great. And she's still growing up. What is your title right now?
I am Miss Miami Teen USA for the Miss Universe organization.
What doors has it opened and opportunities have you gained from it?
So many opportunities have opened from this. Actually, last month I had the honor of putting on a fashion show to benefit the Ronald McDonald Charity House of South Florida, which I am the South Florida ambassador for. And if you don't know what Ronald McDonald Charity House is, it's an organization that helps families in need, and when their children are in the hospital getting treatments and different stuff like that, they can come to the house. It's kind of like a little hotel, and they can stay there for free and have meals, and whatever they need, we're there to provide for them. So I'm just glad that I could put something that I like, which is fashion, and turn it into a fundraiser for something else that I love to do, which is volunteer.
That's really good. What other volunteer works have you done?
I'm also involved with Farm Share. It's feeding Florida families, so less fortunate Florida families that maybe don't have a lot to eat can definitely come to our drives that we do every month, and they can come collect food from their families, and just making sure that everyone in our community is living a happy and healthy life.
That's good. That's very caring of you. And I'm glad that you're doing all of this, not just for yourself, for the pageants, but you are helping people out there. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to compete in pageants. What is some advice that you can give them if they want to start looking into it?
If you want to start looking in pageants, I definitely would say don't be afraid if it's something that you've been wanting to do for a while or just saw this interview and thought, this would be a good idea. I would say definitely go for it. It's truly changed my life in so many ways, and once you experience it yourself, you'll see how it can change yours as well. And if you are interested in pageants, you can definitely go to MissFloridaUSA.com or any state that you live in, and you can just check out how you can get involved in the Miss Universe organization.
Okay, then there you go, guys. If you guys are interested, you guys can go ahead and visit that, and the link will be right below. And tell me something. You started your pageants where you were very young. What was your first pageant like?
My first pageant was also a part of the Miss Universe organization. I've been blessed to be in this organization for basically half my life, and I was just a little sister for one of the big girls, actually for a Teen USA title holder, and now actually being a Teen USA title holder myself and competing in January for the title of Miss Florida Teen USA is something that I never thought that the time would come, but it's here and I'm so excited for it.
That's good. I'm glad. And what did you win? Did you win a specific title or?
Actually, in January, I will be competing for Miss Florida Teen USA in Coral Springs, Florida. I'm Miss Miami Teen USA right now, so hoping to advance to the national finals as your Miss Florida Teen USA and represent our Sunshine State at the Miss Teen USA finals.
That's great. So you guys stay on the lookout for that. And since you started pageants so young, how did you balance school life and the pageants as well?
It definitely hasn't been easy. It's definitely been something very challenging, but this is also something that pageantry has given me, which is time management skills. And that's something that I'm very thankful because, on the road to achieving my dreams and also being a student, you have to be able to work and balance that out because, as my mom says, school is before pageantry, so if there's no A's, there's no pageant. So making sure that I'm on my game with both is definitely something very important to me.
Last time you spoke to me, you were thinking about college. You told me that you got a scholarship. Is that true?
Yes, I did get a scholarship to a school in Alabama called Troy from actually another pageant system that I competed in, and I'm very thankful for that. And this is actually just one of the many opportunities you get through pageantry, so it's not just being on stage and learning time management skills and learning how to do your hair and makeup, but it's also helping you achieve academic success. So through many pageants you can actually receive scholarships. So if you're just looking into pageantry not just for the beauty benefits, I guess, and this is definitely one of the ways to go, that you can actually achieve academics and go to college through pageantry, which I'm sure is something that many people didn't know, but it's very useful.
That's really good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So young and already your doors are open for college. Pageants aside, what is the real Isabella like at home? Your siblings, your mom. What are you like? What are your things that you like?
Well, at home, I usually am doing my homework, as I said, because school always comes first, but I also enjoy playing on my school's varsity soccer team and on my school's varsity track and field team, and I live with my mom and my brother who always support me in all of the crazy adventures that I have, especially doing pageantry, from maybe going from one side of the country to going to another for a pageant appearance or just doing different things out in the community, always supporting me.
That's good that you have a very supporting family. What are the new projects that you have coming up?
One of the new projects I have coming up, well, I just recently had produced my own fashion show, which was the Autumn Blessings fashion show, which was to benefit the Ronald McDonald Charity House. But in January, as I mentioned before, I'll be competing for Miss Florida Teen USA in Coral Springs, Florida. And I also have my own online boutique, which you can check out. I'm sure the link will be down below.
Yes, it will.
It's Shop Dress Me Pink Boutique. So I'm sure.
How did you get started on that? What interested you to starting that?
It was something that I've always loved. I've always been a lover of fashion and everything style. So I think I just wanted to help others find their style and find the way that they can connect to fashion. So in January of this past year, with a little help from some of my friends and family, I got started with my own online boutique called Dress Me Pink boutique, and being a 16-year-old entrepreneur has really opened many doors for me, and it's been quite an experience. I never knew how much work owning a business was, but it's something else that I've learned, more time management skills, and how much hard work that if you really want something, then you have to really put in the work for it.
And where did you get all this inspiration from?
Well, actually, who inspires me a lot is former Miss Universe 2012 Olivia Copo. If you guys ever have the chance to go and check her out on Instagram, you'll see that she's always wearing like the latest looks, and even if she's wearing sweatpants with heels, she makes it look good. So I think I definitely get a lot of my style sense from her, and I definitely get a lot of advice from my mom. She has a very good sense of style as well, so she actually made sure that I looked put together for today.
It looks great.
Thank you. So definitely my mom and Olivia Copo are definitely two of my biggest fashion inspirations.
So now before we go, tell us something. What is your ultimate goal with the pageants? Where do you want to go?
The ultimate goal is to hopefully reach Miss Universe one day, representing our United States of America. But right now I'm taking the first steps as Miss Miami Teen USA, competing at Miss Florida Teen USA, and hopefully just continuing up my way up the ladder and just continuing to work hard in school, continuing to work hard in our community to make it a better place for all of us to live in. And until then, hopefully getting to the top.
That's really good. I'm proud of you, and I am sure when you get there, I'll be rooting for you, and I will keep rooting for you right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all her links on social media right below, so you guys can follow her and stay tuned with all the pageants and all the modeling and her little boutique. So everyone, please go ahead and stay tuned with me and subscribe to my channel, Can We Talk with VLux Productions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.